So my name's Aaron Mitchell. I'll be presenting a talk called Teaching Euclid as a Way Beyond Gnostic Cartesian Mathematics. So this talk is really born of, I've been teaching Euclid's elements to ninth graders for the past 3 years now. And there were just some strange things that occurred to me as I was doing it. One was that I noticed that students who other math teachers would tell me, they would warn me and say, this particular student is one who sort of has math aversion, or they find it sort of intimidating, that my experience with them in teaching them Euclid's elements was very different, right? Those students very, very quickly took to the elements in a way that did not reflect the descriptions I was given of them from other math classes. The other thing was personal that I noticed, which was it just seemed to me that there were different sort of working assumptions underneath Euclid about basic questions about math, like what is a number? Questions that we don't often ask when we teach math. We teach procedure, but we don't ask what is a number. What does it mean to quantify something, right? And so what I discovered in teaching this class was something that I think I intuited but didn't really fully understand, which is that when we look at basically post-Cartesian approaches to mathematics versus pre-Cartesian ones, we actually start to see a totally different understanding of what a number is in a fundamental sense. And that the ancient Greek notion of what a number is has to do in a lot of ways with, this is oversimplified, but with an intuitive experience of the world and the way in which number appears to us through that experience of the world, rather than a sort of perfectly sort of created system of calculation that is used to try to manipulate the world to create the ends that we want, like to go to the moon, right? And I don't mean to say that that's necessarily bad. Tools aren't evil. Hammers aren't evil. But hammers are very different than telescopes. Hammers don't let us see the world. They reshape it. But that what the Greeks are doing is something sort of ontological. It's concerned with being. It's concerned with seeing the world rightly and understanding it. And so what I'd like to do in my talk is sort of give a brief overview of the history of mathematics and a brief overview of an ancient conception of quantity and a post-Cartesian one. And then using Euclid as a model of this older way of doing things, see what we might be able to do, not just in ninth grade geometry, but across curricula to encounter number in the world.